All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ben Abrams Gymnasium as we have just started the first quarter of the varsity girls game tonight. A unique situation here at Woodmont tonight as we were scheduled to play Wren High School, but because the girls were in quarantine, we had to scratch the girls game so that we could get a makeup game that we missed in tonight. So the girls are actually playing Hillcrest and the boys will be playing Wren. Currently the situation here at Ben Abrams Gymnasium, Wildcats lead Hillcrest 6-2. And as I spoke with Coach Tao earlier this week, he mentioned to me how important tonight's game was for both teams. And as you know, during COVID, the high school league is only allowing 2 teams from each region to go to the playoffs. And so at this point, both of these teams are still alive, but the winner of this game will certainly have a leg up in getting one of those 2 spots. Junior Missouri Bennett inbounds the ball to Anaya Muhammad, who then sends it over to Jay Lewis. Jay Lewis's pass is blocked and then picked off by Hillcrest, and they bring the ball up the floor. No doubt for Hillcrest, the last time we played over there in Simpsonville, number 10, Zakiya Moss, had a heck of a game. You have to keep an eye on her here in the early start of our second region matchup against Hillcrest. Brittany Boykin with the long rebound there, and then as she's trying to pass the ball back out to reset the offense, she commits a traveling violation, so a turnover against the Wildcats. Wildcats then answer with some full court pressure, instantly get results that they're looking for in the full court pressure, as it produces a turnover. The score is Woodmont 6, Hillcrest 2, with 3:36 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats inbound the ball under their own basket. Anaya Muhammad at the top of the key to Kaya Burnside, who drives to the lane. Layup's no good. The whistle blows, and the foul's called on Woodmont's number 44, Jay Lewis. And as you hear Coach Jimmy Tao imploring the girls, he's saying, get in it. And what he's talking about is we've got full court man-to-man pressure, applying pressure on the basketball. If you notice, no one is guarding the inbounder. And the Kaya Burnside almost picked that ball. Nice pass there by number 10. So Hillcrest, Zakiya Moss. Layup is blocked. Hillcrest will now inbound the ball under their own basket. Ball's inbounded to number 42, Anaya Shell. Jump shot's no good, rebounded by Jay Lewis. And Anaya Muhammad with a fast pace in transition for the Wildcats. Missouri Bennett's pass is picked off by Hillcrest. Another turnover. Wildcats have been a little sloppy taking care of the basketball. And there, as you see, Anaya Muhammad almost gets a steal on the other end. No doubt that the stir that straws the drink for Hillcrest is going to be number 10. Zakiya Moss. Long jump shot. 3-pointer by number 33. Kayla Gaston is good. Makes the score Woodmont 6, Hillcrest 5. With 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Long 3-pointer for Missouri Bennett is no good. Ball goes out of bounds to Hillcrest. 2:20 here in the first quarter. 3 fouls for Hillcrest, 1 foul for Woodmont. As a very unique story. Rebecca Vondeclair enters the game for Woodmont. You see number 45. You had a chance to go and look at the Greenville News or on their website, Greenville Online. You'll see that Jeff Preston had a really good article about Rebecca. Rebecca is 100% deaf, and it is. I haven't experienced having a deaf player on any of our teams before, but Rebecca's been with us for 2 or 3 years, and as she gets the layup, up and in. What's unique about Rebecca, you can see right here in front of me is her interpreter. And her interpreter, Mr. Greg, goes with her everywhere she goes. And of course, as she's playing basketball and running up and down the floor, she's constantly checking with Greg to get directions from the coach. Great story here at Woodmont. And a really good article by Mr. Jeff Preston. Rebecca said she thinks that deaf people can do anything that hearing people that can't have 100% of their hearing can do. It just takes a little more time and effort. Hillcrest inbounds the ball under their own basket. A 4 call of almost a 5-second violation. Foul called on Hillcrest's number 42. Subbing back in, Jay Lewis subbing in for Brittany Boykin. Entering the game for Woodmont is number 25, Junique Chambers. Zari Bennett. Let's see what the call is here. White 45. An illegal screen, and that's on Rebecca Vondeclair. So the Wildcats have had a couple of turnovers and now an illegal screen called. Haven't had a good look at the basket in the last few possessions. Wildcats in man-to-man defense. 3-second violation called against Hillcrest, number 42. Ayana Shell with a 3-second violation. As number 3, Anaya Muhammad checks back in for Woodmont. We're under a minute here in the first quarter. The score, Woodmont 8, Hillcrest 5. Anaya Muhammad brings the ball up. She moves, works her way to the middle of the floor, and then throws an errant pass. Taken by Hillcrest. Will go good in transition to number 10, Zakaya Moss for a layup. 8-7 is our score. 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Anaya Muhammad drives to the basket. Nice right-handed layup on the move. Nice athletic move there by young sophomore Anaya Muhammad, who you were with us last week. She actually earned her 1,000th point in her career. And as Coach Tao and I were talking about, we can't recall having a sophomore at Woodmont to get their 1,000th point before the end of their 10th grade season, especially this year when we've only played about 10 games because of COVID. So after the layup by Muhammad, an errant pass by Kaya Burnside gives the ball right back to Hillcrest. 6.2 seconds here to go in the game. Woodmont 10, Hillcrest 9. Long 3-pointer at the buzzer is short and no good. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Woodmont 10, Hillcrest 9. We'll be back in just a bit. Oh, man.
She still can't get the other cameras.
I can't get that software.
We had one that did it too, and I don't know why it wouldn't work, but
I'm guessing because it's older.
maybe.
That's what I'm guessing. But this is pretty good. I mean, it's all right.
Yes, yes. Well, like I said, I thought when I listened to you broadcast our boys' game, I could barely hear you because it just had everything else. But I thought you, and the other night when I listened to you for the Mauldin game, much. Now, of course, I did listen to the girls' game, so I wonder if maybe just the crowd was still.
I wonder if I used the earbuds with the mic, because I've got them.
Well, that's what I thought you did that time, because when you did it in the office that time, we did the test run, it really sounded.
I may run down and get it at halftime.
So did you? Well, I hadn't seen tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special VIP in the house. Athletic Director Tommy Bell.
6 feet of space.
And 6 feet, and he is socially distanced and wearing a mask. And I'm getting surrounded. Here's another superstar coming in on the other side. the legend from Greenwood, South Carolina, Coach Chris Glover. Wildcats open the second quarter in man-to-man. Get the ball down in the low post to number 33. Number 33, Kayla Gaston with a nice layup up and in. Gives the Hillcrest Rams a 1-point lead here with 7:38 to go in the opening minutes of the second quarter. Good job by Woodmont there, rotating the ball down. Had an open look on the low block, passed it back out. Nice running jump shot there by Nazari Bennett. Woodmont once again with full court man-to-man pressure. Hillcrest does a good job breaking the pressure. Number 42, Anaya Shell goes up for the layup and she's fouled. And let's see the fouls called on number 3, Anaya Muhammad. So Ayana Shell is going to the line shooting 2.
That sounds good.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want you to stop watching because of the announcing. We want you to just have an opportunity to watch the game. I know some folks, for whatever the reason, it may be COVID or illness or just you're out of town away from Piedmont. We just want to try to give folks an opportunity to watch the kids play. And we are certainly learning how to do all of this, so bear with us. And probably for the 6th time out of the last 8 possessions, Woodmont commits a turnover. And after the turnover, once again, Hillcrest is doing a great job getting the ball to number 10, Zakiya Moss, to break the press. And Zakiya is a very athletic guard, able to break the press there. And as she's making her way on the side of the court, she's almost pushed out of bounds and is fouled. And Coach Tao immediately subs in. Now in the game for Woodmont, number 25, Q Chambers. Shot's no good by the Rams. Nazari Bennett rushes the ball up the floor, kicks it out to Nakaya Burnside, who, as she's falling out of bounds, makes a bad decision and passes the ball directly to a Hillcrest player who takes the ball, number 5, takes the ball in for a layup, and as she's in the process of trying to make her layup, she's fouled, so she goes to the line to shoot 2. Number 5 for Hillcrest is Kennedy Hill. First free throw for Kennedy is up and in. And number 30, Kylie Strickland for Hillcrest enters the game. She enters the game for 42, Ayana Shell. Rams have got a 2-point lead here with 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Make that 3-point lead, 15-12 Rams, 6:39 to go. Let's see if the Wildcats can do a better job of taking care of the basketball. Turnovers have really hurt us here in the first half tonight. Brittany Boykin with the ball on the wing, out to Jay Lewis at the top of the key. Kaya Burnside, then to Q Harris. And Jay Lewis from the side, long jump shot, no good. Brittany Boykin gets the rebound and tries to shoot the ball as she's also gathering the rebound. Rebound by Hillcrest, and as they're in transition, a pass is thrown over the head of number 10 for a turnover for the Rams. Coach Bell, you're more than welcome to jump in here, as this is a 100% amateur night. Jay Lewis for Woodmont, long 3, knocks it down. Makes the score, we're all tied, 15-15. Once again, number 10 for Hillcrest does a good job breaking the press. Jump shot from the elbows, no good. Wildcats in transition. Nazari Bennett trying to get to the rim. Layups, no good. Out of bounds, off of Woodmont, Hillcrest ball. Subbing in for Kayla Gaston is number 42, Ayana Shell, back in the game for the Rams. Coach Jimmy Tao calls on number 5, Kayla Coleman, off of his bench. She's waiting at the table. Wildcats once again in full court man-to-man pressure. Good job there by the Wildcats after the ball was entered on the low post. Turnaround jump shot went off the side of the backboard. Defensive rebound for Woodmont. As you can see there, Nazari Bennett was hammered as she went to make the layup with no foul called by the official. And the rebound is put up and in. So as a result, Coach Tao doesn't like what he sees, doesn't like the pace and the body language of his team. So he takes a full timeout. First timeout for the Wildcats in the second half. Once again, if you're just joining us, a unique situation tonight. Our girls actually play Hillcrest tonight, but our boys will play Wren, as our girls lost the region game to Hillcrest during quarantine. And so one of those rare nights where we play two different opponents. So the boys game at 7:30 will be against the Wren Golden Hurricanes with Coach Fran Campbell.
Always entertaining.
Always entertaining, and possibility of a technical foul, maybe more than one. One of the things I've always said watching Frank Campbell is I'd love to have a heart monitor on him during the course of a game. His beats per minute are probably the same pace as an Indy car during the 500. That was good color commentary there by my partner. He hasn't been quite the tweeting machine as he has in the past. I don't.
Broadcasting.
No, so now he's broadcasting at Hillcrest, and the truth be known, this is where I got the idea to start doing this, was trying to emulate and copy him. Jump shot by Hillcrest is no good. Nazari Bennett brings the ball up the floor. Kayla Coleman, good pump fake, pumps it back out to number 25. Number 25, Unique Chambers with the jump shot. Nice job there by Nazari Bennett. She goes up, makes the strong layup, and is fouled on the play. She's now shooting a free throw to try to wrap up the and one. Subbing in for Hillcrest is number 30, Kylie Strickland. She comes in the game for number 33, Kayla Gaston. Zari dribbles the ball a few times, spins it in her hand, puts the ball up, and it's no good. Rebound by number 10, Zakaya Moss. The score is 19-15 Woodmont with 4:24 to go in the second quarter. A pretty fast pace, but a pretty sloppy game so far. Marred with turnovers. Number 5 for Hillcrest, Kennedy Hill, does a good job. She caught the pass, lost control of it, was able to regain possession of the ball and create her own shot, makes the running jump shot. As you see, Kayla Coleman passed the ball in to number 23, Trinity Nesbitt. Trinity Nesbitt with the layup up and in. 21-17, here's your score in the second quarter. 3:40 to go until halftime. The Wildcats have 6 fouls. Hillcrest has 5 fouls. And the official calls a traveling violation called against Hillcrest number 30, Kylie Strickland. Into the game for Woodmont, Kaya Burnside. Good job there, solid minutes. The contribution there by Kayla Coleman. Kaya Burnside and Brittany Boykin back in the game for Woodmont. Ball goes over to Boykin in the corner. She passes it out almost over the head of Unique Chambers to the top of the key. And Nazari Bennett with an open three. Had a good look at it. Good looking shot. In and out. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Nazari picks it up again. Back to Q Chambers. Back to Nazari. To Brittany Boykin. To Kaya Burnside, who shoots an air ball. Rebound to the Woodmont Wildcats. 3 again by Nazari Bennett. Rebounded by Hillcrest. Zakiah Moss is flying back up the floor in transition. Throws the ball out of bounds. 21-17 is our score. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. You notice a lot more kids around high school campuses in Greenville County this week. This week was also the first week of our spring sports. And Hillcrest, much like Woodmont, has 9 different spring sports teams with lacrosse, soccer, baseball, softball, tennis, golf, and track and field. It was pretty awesome Monday afternoon to see all of our spring sports kids who last year had the plug pulled on them. The weather's been okay, and so far we've been off to a pretty good start. Long three-pointer by number 12 is no good. Zakiah Jordan. Number 42 gets the rebound. Anaya Shell. She goes back up. She's fouled by number 21, Brittany Boykin. A 2-shot foul with the score 21-17. Woodmont with 2:18 to go. Brianna Shell kind of cocks the ball on the side of her head. She fires up her first free throw, and it's a little short. And number 2's on his way. Number 2 gets a friendly roll. Goes in, makes the score 21-18 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. Nice job there. Getting her hands in the passing lane by Zakiah Moss as the Wildcats had an open, a player was wide open in the corner for a 3. She was able to get her hand in the passing lane and deny that. As the ball goes to 44, Jay Lewis in the corner. She drives to the basket. And number 42 for Hillcrest is called with a foul, a pushing foul. And I think that's Ayana Shell's 3rd foul in the first half.
You go hard.
Zakiah Burnside with the long 3 from the corner. Looks good. Little long. Rebound by Zakiah Moss. She pushes the ball up the floor. Good offensive rebound there by number 42. Ayana Shell, she puts it back up and in. 1-point lead for the Wildcats. 1:44 to go in the second quarter. Nazari Bennett over to Jay Lewis. Jay Lewis to Q Chambers. And the official calls Q Chambers for a traveling violation. Turnover for the Wildcats. Coach, do you have anything you want to add? Coach Glover, would you like? You see that we are following those protocols. Wildcats trying to get a stop here. Good aggressive move to the basket by number 30, Kylie Strickland. She goes strong to the rim, and she's fouled as she's fouled by Woodmont's number 44, Janaria Lewis. 2-shot foul. And entering the game for Hillcrest is number 24, DJ Johnson. And number 30 for Woodmont, 8th grader Kennedy Sullivan. Jay Lewis comes to the bench and is really frustrated. Coach Towse stops her in her tracks. Tries to explain to her that she can't control what the official does. She's got to put it behind her and just keep playing. Lane violation called against Hillcrest on the second free throw. Wildcats bring the ball back up the floor. Hugh Chambers. Turnover there by Trinity Nesbitt as she dribbled the ball off her foot. A good job there by Kaya Burnside, sprinting back on defense and able to get in the passing lane and knock the ball away to prevent an easy layup. The officials are having a discussion under the basket. I don't know if they're talking about maybe who the ball was off of, or looks like they're doing some discussion about maybe the timing, or it could possibly be, are they in the bonus?
they caught it out of bounds, not a foul. Never mind.
Okay. Some confusion here as to whether or not Woodmont should be in the one-on-one. Double dribble called against number 10, Zakiah Moss. Coach from Hillcrest is asking the official to maybe take a look at the fouls. I hope that the guys at the table have those right. They're normally pretty good. And as young number 30, Kennedy Sullivan tries to make a move to the baseline to get to the rim. She's actually called for a charge, player control foul. 53.5 seconds to go. 21-20 is our score. Wildcats with a 1-point lead. I think it would be safe to say that both of our teams have been very sloppy with the basketball so far in the first half. Hillcrest passes the ball in on the low block, and number 30, Kennedy Sullivan, is trying to get in a good stance, a good defensive position, and she's called for the push. Kylie Strickland comes back in the game. Now they're saying that this is a 2-shot foul. Tommy Bell grieves in agony as he...
It's good for the Rams.
He's good for the Rams, but we don't know if that's right or not.
It was 8 and went to 10, so...
It was 8, went to 10 in the flip of a switch here. Maybe Tommy Bell's bringing the Rams some good luck. I was hoping that he'd wear his red sports coat, but I've been told that those are only on championship game nights. So in other words, we never want to see Tommy Bell wearing a red coat playing against the Wildcats, because that means hardware's on the line. Hugh Chambers with the ball at the top of the key, passed over. Micaiah Burnside tries to make a layup. Layup's no good. Good rebound there by number 30, Kylie Strickland, and the Rams bring the ball up. Probably going to have the last possession here with about 17 seconds to go. Get the ball in the hands of their best player, number 10, Zakiah Moss. She's going to make something happen off the dribble. Jump shot's a little short. Nobody blocks out the shooter. She gets an offensive rebound and a friendly roll. And we go to halftime with the Wildcats trailing. Your score, 23, Hillcrest 23, Woodmont 21, as we head to the locker rooms for halftime. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes.